This is an account I started back in August of, I started it August 23rd in 2023. Um, I have reached mostly end game. I'm not having a difficulty with any events. I have all my units that I really used. E260. I managed to get Inez, Blaze, Mountain, Thorns, Milnar, Surtur, Mudrock, Saria, Shu, Typhoon, Asia, Golden Glow, Logos, Asiaberry, uh, Nightingale, Gnosis, Virtuosa, Kirinyato. Basically, uh, after 6 months, I cleared all the content. Then I decided to spark, and I saved up 300 pulls and saw that there was going to be W banner, which was a very good banner, and decided to spark a W banner to pick up Texas. And so I picked up Texas, and then after doing so, I ended up with 500 something distinctions. At which point I did some math, and I found you should expect all the odds are perfectly as odds. You expect to get around 480 distinctions when you spark 300 on a limited banner. So if you get one distinction a day plus 500 of when you spark, that's enough to turn in twice every time you spark. I then went and did some math, and I said we have a rerun shop, which I'm now in my second year, so I'm hitting my rerun shop, and because I still have this whole pile of a rundom here, when I do a rerun, I generally get at least 15 pulls, whereas normally you'd only get like 11 or less. I don't know. Maybe it's even more than that, but it doesn't matter. I was counting 15. And I counted the pulls for between now and now in Lapland, and I decided that if I did that, it would be it was lengthy pull calculation, but I was saying 276, which is if I wait till the last day of the event, they get the whole 12 from whatever and whatever. 276 pulls, and then I calculated from between Lapland and Blaze, and that's another 254 pulls, and I don't want to go through all the math again. And then I went and I counted how many pulls I have right now, because I was pretty wiped after doing W, and then the next banner was a joint operation banner where I got Milnar, and I was wiped. And I counted my OP, my rundom, and my tickets, and I'm around 250 pulls. So I am counting. It's about 250 pulls between each banner. That's what it seems to be, because that's what I'm at, and that's what I count for the future. As long as you use your OP on pulls. People want to buy skins. That's fine. I'm not into skins personally. Maybe for some of the units I really like, but for most units, I don't care. So if there are 250 pulls per ban between every 3 months, which would imply around 1,000 per year. And I was counting around 900 per year, but again, that may be different now. So if I can get 250 pulls, that means that I can go 300 on Lapland, and I can go 300 on Blaze. That would mean I'd have to skip everyone except those things. But the thing is, if you do this, you do 300 pulls, you get the 2 banner units, and then you get a spark unit from the Legacy Limited store, which generally is good, but I don't know if the shoe one's all that good. I mean, the shoe would be good, but I have her. But you can pick up Ayaberry, you can pick up Gabrielle, which I'm not a super fan. I prefer Blaze, and you can pick up Shen. Obviously, A would be worthwhile, but not in this banner because these 2 units are not the greatest. But I've decided that's what I'm going to do, and then I'm just going to pull until I bust a 6-star. It's always good to get a nice little Puma. There we go. But that is my current plan for the next 6 months, is to spark on Lapland, and then I'm going to decide whether I'm going to spark on Blaze, depending on what the limit in 6 months is. I don't know if I will, because I don't think there's any reason. If I didn't have Shoe, I would spark on Blaze. But I have Shoe, so I'm thinking against sparking on Blaze and sparking on whatever comes after that. But I could. And I like the fact that you do that. You basically spend 300 pulls. You you get back the distinctions to recover 38 pulls. And there we go. Right there into you. So it only costs you about 200 pulls, and therefore you can do it about 2 or 3 times a year, and you'll get the 3 units and enough distinctions to either rebuy the units, rebuy the pulls, and do it again, or to buy units from the shop, which would be a better deal. Except again, I've already gotten the ones I want to get. I'm more happy about the Lupuma potential, but both are good. Anyway, that's my video.